Hi guys, greetings from my home office. You often don't find me here, but during the quarantine, I've been hiding out in here a little bit. It's the one place I can get a little bit of quiet with everybody at home. I hope you all are doing great. I have been thinking of each of you. I think of your little avatars that pop up each week, and it's been fun to hear from some of you guys, and I wanted to just give you a little update about kind of what's been going on with us here and what I'm going to be doing about my channel, because this is such a weird time for me right now, simply for the fact that I don't shoot my own videos. I edit them and I do everything else around them, but I don't actually do the shooting. So now with the quarantine, I haven't been able to have my crew back. And that's been really challenging because I think for the first month I thought, oh, okay, this is sort of fun. I'll just take a little break and we'll kind of develop some new recipes. But then as this keeps going on longer and longer, I just keep thinking I'm gonna have to come up with something else. Because I just don't know when it's going to be safe to actually have a crew to come back in our house. So you may remember I had a really bad case of pneumonia this year, which is actually the second time that I've had pneumonia. And then it took me out for a month and then kind of swept through my whole family. So my little daughter then got it, my dad got it, and then my mom got it and put her in the hospital for a month. So my doctor has said I'm even more vulnerable now. So it's had me really kind of thinking, what do I do? Like, what do I do with this business? And especially like as I see my subscriber number growing every day, which is awesome. Thank you and welcome to all you new subscribers. And I'm about to reach 500,000 subscribers and I can't just walk away from that. I can't leave you all high and dry. So I just keep thinking, oh, there's gotta be a way. I have to figure out how to shoot my own videos. Again, because I did go through this once before, if you may remember. I had a year of the channel that launched from the Kin Community channel. I still had the Kin crew that came in and shot everything and it all looked great. And then it's sort of a long story. You can listen to my Q&A video that I launched a couple months ago. I'll put the link in the description, which explains kind of the whole process of this channel. But I did have to learn how to shoot my videos. And I have about 6 months worth of videos that I shot myself that I look at that I just cringe at. And it kills me because some of those recipes are some of my favorites, but the video quality is just like awful. But you all were so kind. No one ever said anything. And it always just made me laugh like, oh my gosh, how can people watch this? But I was at 50,000 subscribers at that point, and I was like, I gotta just keep going. I gotta keep going. And I did it for 6 months until the channel started earning enough money to bring the crew back. And that was a very happy day. So I thought everything was great. I was off to the races. The channel was growing, and now, yeah, we got this. And I'm a firm believer in not giving up. I think, you know, we sometimes are presented with these challenges. Do we give up or do we show up? And right now I'm definitely taking the show up point of view, but I just don't know exactly how to show up. So I guess that's what I'm saying, is that I'm definitely going to be back. I'm going to be posting more videos, but I just don't know what they're going to look like. I own all of my own equipment. That's actually the good thing. So I own the cameras, I own a bunch of lights, I own some mics. I just need to figure out how to reuse them because the stuff that I used to shoot with is older. And I think I just would want to learn on the better equipment if I'm going to learn this all over again. Because to be honest, it was like, I don't know, 5 years ago, maybe. I don't even remember how I did it. And it didn't look that great. So I kind of don't want to do it that way. I've signed up for a course on lynda.com and I'm going to learn how to shoot with my Canon 5Ds, Mark III. That's what I own. But I also own a smaller camera. I own this little guy, this little Sony, which I've been pretty impressed. I mean, this camera is great. It's the Sony A5100, which my husband gave me as a Mother's Day gift a couple years ago when I thought I might try to shoot my own garden videos, which never happened. Because again, I get hung up on this video quality. I'm like, I don't want to post this. This doesn't look good enough. But then it just makes me think of why I actually launched this channel and why I continue to do it when, yes, these channels are hard. All of these digital businesses are hard. It's because there's a real love in me of sharing recipes and inspiring people to cook and to see what that does to people that we love and that we want to nurture when we make them something totally delicious and easy and we feel like a rock star in the kitchen. So that can be done with an iPhone. And I know that I need to get beyond the fact that it needs to look amazing and it needs to be beautiful or no one's going to watch it. You know, these are the things we go through as creators. So I'm trying to put that aside and realize that now more than ever, people need recipes. They need things that are going to make them feel good, that nourish their bodies and nourish their family. While we get through this time. So I know that I can help with that. So that's why I want to get back out and I want to start creating videos. But I need to figure out what format is going to work best. And then in the midst of all of this, poor George, our little 3-year-old mini golden retriever, fell off a garden bench. And then, like, over a course of a few hours, he became paralyzed and couldn't walk on his hind legs. So this was right during the lockdown. So we got locked down and then he fell off the bench. So we had to take him in for emergency surgery, spinal surgery. And then the doctor told us he had a 30% chance of ever walking again. I know, we were all so like, oh my gosh, George. So he spent a full month recovering in a pack and play that we had to set up for him, dragging him around the house because he's one of these very attached pack animals where he has to be with the pack at all times. So he can't be left in a room by himself. And then now he's out of his pack and play and he spends most of the time sitting on a dog bed in my husband's office or in my office. And he has this little support animal that he's constantly clutching, which is really funny. This little moose that he's really attached to. Whatever makes him feel better, right? But one of the things that's just been really interesting in watching this is that he's slowly but surely teaching himself to walk again. And it's been amazing to see him do this. And it just reinforces to me that, like, he doesn't know that he didn't have a chance to walk again. He never heard the word 30%. And he's just like, legs get moving. I got to figure out how to do this. And for me, in this point in my life right now, when I'm like, I can't sit here saying I'm never going to shoot another YouTube video. I got to get myself moving and figure something out. So it's a really great constant reminder every time I see George get up on those 4 legs and go a little bit further and a little bit further, that if he can learn to walk, certainly I can learn how to shoot a YouTube video. So thanks, George. One of the things I have been able to do, though, is put out a weekly newsletter. So if you're not signed up for my newsletter, I'll leave you a link in the description. And the newsletter is just basically me repurposing recipes that I think are timely for right now. So pantry recipes, things that allow you to cook once and eat twice, good baking projects for kids. So if you're not on that list, it's a fun one to get on just because it is something I've been able to do consistently for the last couple weeks. And thank you for the people who've written back and said that these recipes have been helpful. So yay, mission accomplished. Anyway, so give me 2 weeks or so to learn how to use all these cameras. I've gotten a few new gadgets. There's some really great courses on lynda.com that is going to teach me how to use my cameras. And then I will be back. I'll be back with a recipe and we will test out these different formats. And I want to hear from you. I want you to tell me what format you like best and which one you think we should go for, because I think we got to make this decision together. Okay? All right. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you're dealing with all of this. I want to hear from you guys. I miss you guys. And hopefully I will be back here soon. Okay. Bye. Stay safe, everybody, and well fed.